This is the first instructional video on wave, sound, and simple harmonic motion. This one is going to focus on waves. We're going to define a wave as a transfer of energy. So waves transfer energy from one location to another. Here we have a picture of a wave, a still shot if you will. We're going to define a few characteristics about the waves. Up here, as well as on the other side, the peaks of this wave are known as crests. Then, down towards the bottom in this dip, this is known as a trough. Next thing we're going to define is a wavelength. Wavelength is abbreviated with the Greek letter lambda, which looks like an upside down Y. Wavelength is any complete cycle of the wave. It could be from a crest down to another crest. It could be from this point here in the equilibrium position to this point. It has to incorporate the full wave, which is going to be one crest, one trough, and crossing the axis at 3 points. Next thing I'll talk about is the amplitude. We abbreviate the amplitude with a capital A. The amplitude is from the equilibrium position up to the crest. It could also be from the equilibrium position to the trough. It is not from crest to trough. That would be twice the amplitude. Next are features of waves, but not necessarily a physical property we can see. There are three we're going to talk about. The first one is called period. So the period of a wave measures how long it takes to complete one cycle. So how long does it take a wavelength to go through the full cycle? The period is abbreviated with a capital T. So, if we were to go ahead and take a look at our wave from before, however long it takes this trough, this crest, to come all the way across to this crest would be the period. Next word is frequency. Frequency is defined based on how frequently the event occurs, or how many times per second. The frequency is 1 divided by the period, is measured in hertz. Similarly then, the period is 1 divided by the frequency, measured in seconds. Last but not least is the velocity of a wave. That is the wavelength divided by the period. It is also the wavelength times the frequency. Thank you for watching.